I close my eyes. I concentrate. It doesn't matter how many races you've won, how many rivals you've beaten. Your determination remains the same. It's a dialogue with the track, the rumbling and the vibrations. Pushing it right to the limit, trying to understand if you can take yourself even further. Words like champion or legend lose their meaning if there's no will to set new goals. That is why, as I crossed the latest finish line, I already knew what my next challenge would be. I will find a rookie driver, the best of the bunch, one who is ready to push themselves even further, beyond the limits.
Choose the event with which you'd like to launch your career as a professional driver. You can customize the appearance of your cars by applying new livery. Rally cars can be very demanding. First, let's see how you get on with the basics. Drive to the point indicated. When you find yourself near a training circuit, you can instantly start a timed session by pressing the appropriate button. These sessions are extremely useful for putting a car's performance to the test, or for improving your skills behind the wheel. Try and complete 3 laps of the circuit in the shortest time possible, and without hitting the cones.
3, 2, 1, go.
When you have to perform a U-turn or go round a hairpin bend, you can use the handbrake. Try to perform a handbrake turn on the next corner. Not bad. You'll get more experience the more you drive, and you'll be able to set even faster times. Now you can drive freely throughout the training area, including the quarry. Just like on the asphalt track, you can do timed training sessions on the dirt track as well. Rallying is an extremely demanding discipline, both physically and mentally. A good driver needs to be able to concentrate on the road and listen to their co-driver's pace notes at the same time. If you aren't sure what the pace notes mean, or you just want to review them, you can check the guide provided. This category is the ideal springboard for any aspiring young driver. Two-wheel drive racing cars derived from commercially successful cars past and present. With their reduced power, they aren't too demanding. However, with an experienced driver at the wheel, they're capable of offering excellent performance. A key element of your eventual success on the track is decided in the service park. You can modify your car's setup here and check information about the upcoming stages.
Three, 2, 1, go. 50, left 6 into right 6 and left 270. Right 4 and left 6 very long. And left 6 into left 650. Right 5 plus 100. Left 6 into right 3 over crest and left 4 long 40. Right 3 long and left 6 50. Right 5 into hairpin right 40. Left 4 minus and right 4 and left 3 plus 40. Left 6 and right 3 minus and left 4 into right 5. Left 6 50. Left 4 and right 3 into right 4 long 50. Left 3 long 70. Right 3 into left 4 90. Right 6 plus into left 5 tightens. Right 4 into left 5 and right 6. Right 6 into left 4 tightens into right 2. And right 3 plus into left 5 110. And right 3 plus into left 5 110. Right 4 over crest and left 4 into right 2. Left 5 and right 6 60. Right 6 long and left 3 50. Left 4 and right 3 plus and left 4 60. Left 5 long, tightens 3 into right 3. Right 5 30, left 6 tightens. And right 6 60. Right 4 tightens 3 and left 5 and left 3 and right 5 40. Right 6, 100. Right 5 and left 4 minus 70. Right 4, 40. Right 5 tightens 40. Left 6, 40. Left 4 plus, bump into right 6, 80. Left 6 plus and right 5 over bump 60. Left 6 into right 6, 40. Left 4 plus and right 3 opens long 40. Left 4 plus and right 6 50. Right 6 50. Left 4 plus and left 6 40. Right 6 over crest into left 3 minus 40. Right 4 into right 3 plus, crest into left 5 and right 4 60. Through junction and right 6 120. Caution, hairpin right opens 120. Finish.
Your final position determines how many credits you earn. Use credits to purchase more powerful and more prestigious cars. The better the results in your career, the more your reputation grows in the world of rallying. This ranking displays the names of rally's most promising rookies. For now, your name is on the lower part of the rankings, but I'm confident it won't take long to work your way up to a more respectable position. There are a select few drivers who have literally made rallying history, and Sébastien Loeb has assured his place in their ranks. The SL experience lets you relive his career through the cars and races that have made him the greatest rally driver of all time.
I was born in Haguenau in Alsace, around 30 kilometers to the north of Strasbourg, a town with approximately 35,000 inhabitants. When I was young, my main hobby was gymnastics. I started gymnastics very young because my father was a coach. He taught at the Oberhofen Gymnastics Club. Oberhofen is a small village, but the club is at a very high level. He's still there, actually. From the age of about 2 or 3, I started going to the club with my dad. So, because I was often with him anyway, I started at the gymnastics school. All my mates from the village also went to gymnastics classes. It was the main sport in the village. My passion for cars and speed came about quite naturally. It came of its own accord. It started with bikes. I really loved skidding on bikes when I was a kid. Then it moved on to scooters, where I was always having to race with my mates and show them that I was the one with the best scooter skills. Then I had my first cars. It was the same principle. I soon realized that I was more gifted than most of my friends, and I got an incredible feeling from it. Where I come from, it wasn't even possible to ever imagine I could become a professional driver, world champion, etc. It's not something you plan. I started out in motorsports at the age of 22 with my very first rallies. I never had enough money to buy my own kart for go-karting, so I took part in an event called Youth Rally. For me, at that time, this was my only way in if I ever wanted to turn pro. This event is held in locations throughout France. Back then, the selections were made by the Federation and Peugeot. You joined by paying a €15 subscription fee, and then the best drivers from each region were selected to go to the Nationals. The two winners in the national final won a rally season pass. In my first year, I came ahead of 15,000 other participants. But for various reasons, I ended up not being selected. I entered the event the following year, where I dominated the regional selections and the national final, but was pulled up for a fault in the last heat. But following that competition, Dominique Hines contacted me, set up a meeting, and offered to help me start out in rallying. He'd bought a 106 Group N with his partner and their association. This allowed me to make my competition debut. My first race was a regional competition in Alsace with this car, and Dominique Hines was my co-driver. He explained how rally driving worked because I didn't know very much about it. First ever time, and we won our category in that first race. It flew by. But I still remember it to this day. It was a long time ago, back in 1997, but I have memories of that race I'll never forget. I met Daniel in 1997, when I was driving a 106 in France. He was co-driving for another driver in the same formula, so that's how we met. And then his driver retired at the end of that season, and my co-driver was scared and wanted to stop too. We got on well. We already knew each other. We'd had a night out after a rally in Cévennes, and so we said, well, why not? It might be nice to work together. We got on. We had a good time. And that's how it happened. Just having a drink one night. In 1998, I participated in a competition called the Saxo Kit Car Trophy, which is, without a doubt, one of the highest standard competitions in France. Real racing cars enter. A kit car is already a high-performance vehicle, so this is where the driver makes all the difference. It was here that I managed to get spotted, because I was neck and neck with experienced Formula racing drivers, Citroën drivers, most of whom were older than me. To be the youngest driver there, competing alongside them, often in the lead, for me, it was a major moment in my career. The people who were supporting me had invested a lot, and one day I came off the road. The car was insured, it was repaired, etc. Before the next race, we did a little test run, and I bust up the car again, but it wasn't insured for test runs. There was a lot of damage, a lot of money to be invested for repairs. We didn't have the money. I didn't have it, and those supporting me didn't either. For me, it was the end of my career. I thought that it would all stop there. We couldn't enter the following races, but then we got a sponsor who helped get the vehicle back up to scratch. I won the last few races. There were cash prizes for positions, and that's how we got back on track. But it was a really difficult time. I was a young French driver, climbing up in the rallying world. I'd started to dream big, and then it all came to a sudden end. It was a touch-and-go moment. 1999 was the year it all came together. I dominated the championship. In fact, I won it, so I have really fond memories of that time. It was also at this point that Citroën started to take note that I was there, that I was an up-and-coming young driver who no doubt had some potential. It was from here on that Citroën started to become more and more interested in me. Three, two, one, go.
100. Crest 50. Right 5 and left 5, 40. Crest 70. Right 6 plus 130. Right 3 plus and left 6, 50. Caution, left 2 tightens. Right 6 tightens into left 4 and right 3 plus opens 50. Left 5 minus long. Right 3 plus and right 3 opens 5, 240. Crest 110. Right 6 plus 120. Right 4 minus 70. Left 2 plus long 180. Left 2 plus long 180. Right 4 210. Caution, right 6, slowing into hairpin left, 150. Right 3 plus, 90. Left 5 over crest, tightens, 40. Right 5 tightens, long. Caution, crest into left 3 and right 3 opens. Caution, crest into left 3 and right 3 opens. Left 3, 50. Left 6 and right 4 into right 3, 40. Left 5 and crest. Right 4 tightens and right 6 over crest bump, 50. Left 5 tightens and crest 50. Finish.